2 of the Local Live. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys at home for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
Again, my name is Big B. We have on the stage house band Knuckle. Co-host the lovely and talented Kevin Ryan.
Hey guys.
And tonight we have a special guest joining us, and her name is Amber Hartley. Say hello, Amber. Now, Amber, we have to ask ourselves, why are you joining us tonight? Do you know the answer to that question?
Because I was the shameless plug.
You were a shameless plug. Not only were you a shameless plug, but you were Jimmy's shameless plug.
I'll put a name to it. It was Jimmy.
It was Jimmy. Now, we're actually going to cut the scene, and we're going to go and we're going to take a look at that shameless plug right now. Jimmy, any shameless plugs?
Not with the camera.
Jimmy, if you want to talk about shamelessly plugging people, you can do that too.
Yeah, any girls
Like
that you
somebody who'd like to
shamelessly
shamelessly
plug?
plug.
Yeah, who would you want to shamelessly plug?
Drop names.
I want to hear names of locals.
Only local ladies.
Amber Hartley.
Can we get Amber Hartley on the show, please? And now we're back. It's the shameless plug.
That's
But you can actually see that in the video.
I know. That's gonna be. Can I say fuck?
No!
I can't.
Please.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I waited like 30 minutes to hear
I
my
can
name
teach
on
you how to
the
bleep on the
by the way.
computer.
I don't want to learn how to play on the computer.
Say Batman.
I want to bleep all over it.
Batman.
All right.
What the Batman?
Shameless plug.
Yes.
That was you. Are the feelings reciprocated? I mean, that's what everyone wants to
Would you
know.
shamelessly plug Jimmy?
No.
Oh! Jimmy, strike out. He's in the audience tonight too, people.
It's worth a try.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. There's plenty of fish to see, Jimmy.
He knows this.
He keeps trying. I really appreciate it.
The effort.
I do.
Yeah, it's right there. So that's going to bring us into our first segment. And before we bring into the first segment, I got to say, it's official that you are like the hottest thing that's ever sat on this couch.
Thank you.
It's true.
It is.
It's hard to top Kevin though.
Hey.
Come on now.
I love Kevin.
I'm fucking good looking.
Yeah.
Oh! Kevin's dropping F-bombs.
Sorry.
Children are crying, Kevin.
I'm sorry.
Babies are crying. All right, so that's going to bring us into our first segment, Local Love.
That's lovely.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
It was.
Like that. Now, when most people think of like the season of love, they think of springtime. But I want to say all that's garbage right now, because I truly believe the season of love is the winter season, because you get to like snuggle up close to keep warm.
That's true.
There's like fires and fires, not like random fires,
Yeah.
but fires and fireplaces. And then like,
Sure.
yeah, I mean it's just like a lovely. So can we all agree on that right now? This is the season of love.
It is.
That's true.
And now that you're on, now that you have been a shameless plug, you've totally denied the shameless plug. You are a woman on a couch full of guys.
Yes.
All right. Are you single?
Yes.
You're single. Yeah. Amber Hartley is single. Look her up on Facebook. Now, in addition to that, so let's talk about some like local things that we can do if you're in love, and some local dates that you can take a girl on.
Oh,
For
can
that matter.
I comment on that?
You go ahead.
Go ahead.
I like to take girls to like behind like a 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Like a local 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of the 372 local 7-Eleven. But I just like to go back there, we'll go dig through some trash, find a stray dog, make sure it's got 3 legs, and you know, it's just love at first sight.
That's awesome. Would you enjoy that date?
No.
It's a local 7-Eleven.
That's why I didn't invite you. Take it, David.
All right, well, okay, on a lighter note, I have a date this Saturday with a friend of yours, Lauren. I'm taking her. I mean, we could stop by 7-Eleven. There's plenty on the way.
That's
See, I already tried that one with her.
She
That
was
didn't work
for it?
out. Nah. We ended up just like,
getting Slurpees.
yeah. It was good though. I got the Mountain Dew one.
So I'll be taking her out to Williamsburg, and in Williamsburg, hopefully, it's going to be like the Christmas lights and all that other cool stuff. And then, in addition to that, in my spare time, I do the ghost tour in Williamsburg. So we're going to be taking like our own little personal ghost tour.
Sweet.
You said doo-doo.
Dude,
You said doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Like, don't.
oh damn! Scratch the doo-doo. There's going to be none of that going on.
Flush it, you don't scratch. That's gross.
So what do you think about that as a date?
That's a good date.
Ideal local date. I'm the winner.
I approve,
I'm
guys.
sorry. You're
Sorry,
7-Eleven
Kevin.
dates.
Hey, I tried.
I go out
I'm
and
gonna
make
keep trying to.
All right, so your ideal local date?
Like in Norfolk, they have the ice skating.
Yes.
It's winter. You
Yes.
do together.
Ice skating together.
Love in the winter.
Love in the winter.
I'm too fat to ice skate. No, seriously, because I will break the ice. And I will fall.
There's
All the
nothing
little
to fall
kids
into.
are gonna laugh at me.
It's like on concrete. You can't fall through.
That's gonna actually suck if you fall.
Yeah.
Like concrete.
Everybody's gonna be mad because I caused a great fissure. It's gonna be on the news. The great fissure of.
And then we can discuss it on the local.
Yeah.
We will.
Except it's not gonna be funny.
All right, Knuckle, what do you guys think of a date? What do you guys consider the best date to take a girl on? Take Amber Hartley on.
Oh, definitely dinner somewhere.
Dinner somewhere local?
Somewhere local.
Somewhere local, like suggestions somewhere. Mahi-mahis, that's a good one. I'm allergic to seafood, so that would suck for me. And she's gonna have to brush her teeth before you take out.
I'm allergic to seafood too, but I'll go with you.
Oh, high five! We're scared allergic to it.
Dude, just take some Claritin and just give her a shrimp.
Take some Benadryl. It's all good. We'll hitch it up.
Take one of those fucking. I said it too! Ah!
It's just everything's funny.
Vitamin EpiPens. That's what I wanted to say.
Bring it up.
Dinner.
this show.
All right, so those are some ideal dates that you can take your dates on in Virginia. I mean, 7-Eleven's everywhere. Williamsburg is right up the street.
I suggest Franklin because it still has that residual paper mill smell.
Exactly. That's the smell in the
And
air.
everyone you find there has brown teeth.
Or you can go on a date with Knuckle to Mahi-Mahis for dinner, or just plain and simple take Amber Hartley skating.
Skating in McCarthy.
Or you can take her skiing. Skiing too, right?
She could take it to Colorado or something.
All right, so that's local love. Now we got to move on to what everyone wants to see from the local, and that is the news. Local news.
It's local as hell.
The local news, man. There's a lot that's happened, and there's a very special news story that we're going to cover, and that's going to be the last news story because I'm
Okay.
excited about it. All right. Do you have a news story that you want to cover?
Yeah, I do. This is kind of funny. Overheated pan of food fills Norfolk apartment with smoke. Right now, I don't know why this was like on the top of the list on 13 News. 2 people were overcome by smoke in their apartment early on Wednesday. When I read that, I'm like, shucks. Did their house catch fire? Did their dog burn? No. They were cooking something, like probably some, I don't know, ramen noodles or something, and it caused smoke to fill their house. They had to be hospitalized.
They had to be hospitalized?
I don't know what they were doing to not notice that they were being overcome
The
by
smoke
that.
detector is not a
Not
timer.
hard. It's not hard.
It's not. Yeah, I know David does it all the time. Petrol.
Amber, you're a woman. Have you ever burnt something in the kitchen?
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
No one got that joke though. Think you're a woman joke? Come on, that was sexist to me. I, on the other hand, have never burnt anything in the kitchen.
I've eaten your spaghetti. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it was.
He cooks in the garage.
I do. In the garage, that's right. With men.
Lots of men.
Scantily dressed men.
And they're sweaty.
And they're sweaty all over my food. So, come over and eat some food from me.
It's good.
It's good. scantily dressed mint juice from the garage. What's your favorite meal, Amber?
Probably something Italian. So I might have to come over for spaghetti.
Ah, what about burnt spaghetti? That you're gonna have to hold your
I'll
breath.
pretend to like it.
All right. Knuckle, you guys burn things in the kitchen?
Yes.
Yes. What was the last thing you burnt in the kitchen?
Brownies.
Brownies?
It's not big.
I burnt cookies one time, and my house was filled with smoke. And as I'm trying to aerate my house, my phone rings because I have like a safety little alarm thing. And I'm picking up my phone because I can't recognize the number, and they're like, "Mr. Cornell?" And I said, "Yes, your house is on fire." I said, "What?" Because your house is on fire? I was like, that's all I need right now. I burned these cookies, there's smoke everywhere, and now my house is on fire, and I'm getting phone calls about it. It was just a bad scene.
Scary, dude.
It was scary.
It was really nice for them to let you know, though.
Yeah, it was. Hopefully they'll call me
In case you
again.
didn't.
All right, so in the news this week, the Bonner Bridge connecting, and we shouldn't really be covering this because this is North Carolina news, but this is also a good reason why we don't live in North Carolina.
Yeah.
The Bonner Bridge is closed.
What?
They put this the Bonner Bridge connects Hatteras to the mainland, the island of Hatteras, where all these rich people live. They're all giddy and stuff. But now they can't come over and mess with us, so screw them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got ferries.
They do. They do have ferries,
Amazon
but
Prime
the ferries are like only running on the hour.
They got boats that bring the cars across too.
I know, man, but we should sink those boats and really screw them, you know what I mean? Let's pirate those boats, you feel me? And get mad booty. So, there's a group of people actually now. Now this happened, today is Wednesday the 4th, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Now, this all took place yesterday, which was the 3rd of November. They actually sent a drone under the water that looked at it and said, "Oh man, this is screwed up and this bridge could potentially collapse." So they closed it down, and like Knuckles said, they're ferrying people over. But there's now a group of people who do not want that bridge fixed.
Yeah.
Is that stupid? I mean, am I the only person that's appalled by that?
Probably trying to secede.
Hatteras is his own country now?
Yeah.
Can we attack it? When can we attack it?
I don't think we should attack it. Just
I
let them be.
want
Yeah,
their
just let
money.
it be.
That's true. though.
That's true. They have money, and they have no way to come over and
Their
get it.
golden sands.
Yes.
Yeah, I need
And they also have good surf waves. Have you ever been to Hatteras?
Do they have surf waves?
They do. A lot of people surf in Hatteras for surf. A lot of rich people. What?
How have you never been to Hatter?
How have you never been to Hatteras? James wants to know.
I guess
Bridge
I
is
like
closed,
to live
man.
locally.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's good. I like that too. High five. Boom.
You wear a t-shirt.
That is. We need local t-shirts. Somebody give us local t-shirts, even if you're going to draw them with markers.
I will make them.
I love it. And we're going to hand them out. All right, so now we're going to move on to the big news story. All right? The big news story. On Tuesday, the 2nd, a man who wishes to go unnamed was in his kitchen, probably burning food. All right, safe to say. He heard a ruckus in his backyard, and he looked outside to see what the ruckus was, and he found a 16-year-old boy raping a pregnant pit bull.
Yeah.
It happened. What do you think about that?
It's pretty messed up.
It is pretty messed up. Now, do you think he was the one who impregnated the pit bull?
I think he might have been.
So we're gonna have pit bull kid babies.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
do really
Puppy
bad
kids.
rap.
Little Vicks. We're gonna have little Vicks.
Little Vicks.
Yeah.
Little Vicks trying to play football.
Why did he choose a pregnant pit bull?
I'm thinking he made that's his
He
main
accents.
squeeze. But you know what? That really goes to show that all those people that support the pit bulls, they're right. All they need is just a little love. Boo! Because you know what? Pit bulls are truly deadly. If somebody's trying to like rectally examine a pit bull, that's what we'll call it. The pit bull's gonna turn around and mess them up. So pit bulls are really not that bad of a dog.
Well, pregnant ones.
Well,
Yeah.
there were other pit bulls in the cage, and they were just watching the show.
Or puppies that would have come
That might
out.
have been like. If I was a pit animal or even a human and someone's doing that, you gotta look at that.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like
It's a trainer.
all right, so that brings us to a good question. If you were gonna have sex with an animal, Kevin, what animal would you have sex
Giraffe,
with?
easy.
Giraffe? Why?
That was way too quick.
How would you even reach that, Kevin?
Because I
You'd have
can
to
get
on
head
top.
from like 15 yards away.
Man, elongated head. Amber, what animal do you want to have sex with?
None of them.
Come on, Amber, you gotta pick an animal to have sex with.
Pick an animal for me.
No, what?
You're koala.
You're a koala?
Koala.
No, they're cute.
I'm a koala
They're
keeper.
cute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Koalas are mean.
They might make a video of that.
But I heard koalas were mean and kind of rip my face
They
off.
are.
Well, pit bulls were mean too until somebody had sex with them.
I need that sex with
Have you ever seen a koala having sex with a koala?
I want a gorilla
It's
to
literally the most
down.
disgusting thing you've ever seen in my life.
And that's what you want me to have sex with.
Yeah, 'cause it's funny.
Alright, so on the next episode, Amber's gonna have sex with a koala. Tune in for that. Knuckles! Animal you want to have sex with?
A gorilla, man.
No,
You
no.
can't steal mine!
I'm disputing that.
Yours was a gorilla?
A gorilla. Well, mine was like a monkey. It was like the next primate, you know?
I gotta have a crush on my sister. I was gonna.
Alright, so I guess I gotta pick a new animal to have sex with.
You gotta pick a horse, because that way you'll always have a ride home, man.
I like that. A horse. Corey's gonna have sex with a horse. I'm going to have sex. I will have sex.
Don't judge me now, you just laughed.
Something. It's gotta be something exotic.
Peacock.
A peacock. A male peacock. Gay animal sex. Because have you ever seen a female peacock?
That's boring.
They're ugly and they have this red thing coming out of it. Oh man.
That bitch is busted.
So I will have sex with a male, beautiful peacock, and I will wrap my hands around its tail feathers and take it to town. What do you think about that? You like that?
Just get the tail feathers.
All right, so tune in next week for animal sex with the panel. All right, so all this talk about animal sex takes us into our next segment, and it is stupid VA laws. Now, there are a lot of stupid VA laws here in Virginia, tons of them. Oh my God! All right, and we're gonna be touching on them throughout these episodes. But the first one I want to touch on today, due to the fact that we're talking about animals already, is the fact that it is illegal to spit on a seagull in Norfolk.
Bullshit.
All the time. What?
You cannot spit on a seagull in Norfolk, and if they
What
do,
am I
they will
supposed
fine
to
you.
do?
It's like $350 fine.
Oh, wow.
They gotta catch you.
They gotta catch you, but I think there's a special unit for that.
You actually have to like get the spit on the seagull?
What if you
If you're just like spitting at a seagull, they're like, no.
Well, what if the
$350.
seagull's spitting at me first?
What if the seagull is trying to get your food, and the only reaction you can do is just spit? That's
Get away.
That's assault. Get away.
Maybe spit a piece of chicken at it.
Yes.
Eat your brethren.
What if like you were to chew up your food and then open your mouth and let the seagull eat out of it? Will that be considered spitting on a seagull?
I think
I
that would be
think
considered.
so. That's close.
Yeah? I think it'd be considered sort of like a donation.
Seagull food. Feeding the seagulls.
Feed the seagulls, guys. Feed
I-
the seagulls.
I had a friend of mine who would like literally try to hit a seagull in their car. Like on the road. It
It's
is.
really hard.
It is extremely hard, and like then you find yourself going like 80 miles an hour in a school zone,
Yeah.
trying to hit a seagull.
Instead of seagulls are hitting kids.
Yes, and the kids are getting in the way.
I know, that's
Darn
stupid.
them.
That's another news story
Take the
too.
kids out of school.
Why are people hitting school buses?
The school.
You know,
people.
well, like one school bus hit a person. Since let's say October, there have been like 15 school bus accidents
Yeah.
involving cars. What the hell is that,
There's
Virginia?
a lot of people
It's
here that hate
just
kids.
school buses, man. I hate
Virginians,
school
look at me. A school bus is big and yellow and full of kids. Do not hit them. All right? We're clear on that.
It's hard to do it in the dark.
Clear.
It is.
buses. Especially when you're David without glasses.
What if the school bus hit the car?
So,
That never happens.
no, a school bus did hit a car.
Yeah.
It was sad. It killed the guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Turns out a friend of mine knew the guy, and he was like, "Please don't make fun of that." And I was like, "Dude, I'm not gonna make fun of that." Well, guess what? I'm making fun of it now. That's messed up. But.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 2 things that you can't do, Virginians. Please do not spit on seagulls in Norfolk. Please leave the school buses alone. All right. We're fair.
Can you spit on the school bus?
I spit on school buses all the time, and I think they allow it.
Big
Yeah.
U. What about the ones on HRBT? The seagulls
The seagulls,
on HRBT.
don't spit on.
What if there's a seagull inside of a school
You can
bus?
eat a seagull. Oh, don't spit on that school bus with containing the seagull. Bad news. You're gonna get arrested and put in jail with a dog raper.
What if you're naked?
If you're naked and doing that,
I just need to know.
they'll probably put you in the insane asylum.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're gonna move on with the show. Our next segment is why it sucks. There's a lot of things that suck in Virginia. And before we get started with this segment, like completely into it, I have a graph that I've made. Well, I haven't made. The people have made from home. Somebody made it, and it was a scientist, which is for them.
Yeah.
All right, the scientist made this graph. Last week's Why It Sucks, excuse me, was the Hampton Roads show. Don't get that in. All right, there you go. Put Amber in there. Now the Hampton Roads show. Since our first episode, we have 116 viewers. We're in the green. The
Yeah.
Hampton Roads show. Since our last show, which was last week, they're -3 viewers.
I like that.
And that means people.
These are perfect stats.
They are. They're scientific.
Yeah.
And what that means is that people actually broke their televisions when the show came on.
I was wondering.
Is that 3 dead?
Thank God Black Friday happened.
Yeah.
So, or what we like to call Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday noche. All right, so we got to move on from the Hampton Roads show. Even though they really suck, we have to talk about something new that sucks. And what I want to talk about personally is something that's all going to get ready to suck for all of us here shortly, and that is the tolls on the downtown tunnel and the midtown tunnel. What do you guys think about that? Now there is good news. There is good news. I don't have to go to Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Keeping me free from Portsmouth. So, what do you guys think about tolls?
Hey, go
I'm gonna pay it.
You're not gonna. You're just gonna.
No,
run
I'm
it?
gonna pay it.
Oh, you're gonna
Everyone
pay it.
else is gonna be hitting the high rise for 3 hours, and I'm gonna pay my $1.
Well, it's more than $1. It's like $1.84.
Get that easy
Virginia makes
pass,
a lot of money.
girl.
I'm easying it up.
Are you gonna get the easy pass?
Easy
Yes.
pass.
Yes. Because if you don't,
But
have
don't
the-
tell anyone, because I don't want anyone to go through the tunnel. I want it to just be me.
Make sure you don't
Amber's
tell
the only
anybody.
one using the
Only
tunnel.
one who can use it.
Don't get an easy pass because Amber's gonna be pissed off.
Yeah. You might want to get books on tape if you're going to do the high rise. I make that suggestion now. Start with Game of Thrones. It's like 21 hours per part.
I like that.
You're going to need
I
it.
like that a lot.
Just saying.
Amber, you are a way better guest than Jimmy.
Yeah, you suck. Where's Jimmy?
Where do you even go?
Jimmy's crying in the bathroom because Amber doesn't want to follow him.
I've been making him cry since I was
Doing his own
15.
blood.
Oh, that's been a long
I
time.
remember.
It's a lifestyle.
Knuckle, do any of you guys live in Portsmouth?
No.
Good. Air 5, Knuckle. Boom.
You know, they make
Now-
enough money on the tickets from spitting on the seagulls. They should just use the money for that.
Everyone spits on the seagull every now and then. All right, so Kevin,
Yeah.
points of view on the. There's a lot of commotion going on over there.
Yeah.
Tell me about what you think about tolls, man.
Okay, here's what I think about tolls, all right? Now, the government requires a certain amount of money from its patrons in order to pay for certain things in the city, and I don't care.
That's well put. I never thought of it that way.
I don't
Say that
care.
to me.
I don't care. I'm gonna end. Oh, I hate it, and I'm gonna pay it.
Well, I did a little bit of investigating. That's what I do. And I've learned that even if you don't have the easy pass, you can still take those tunnels, and what they're going to do is they're going to take a picture of your license plate, and they will actually send you the bill in the mail, and they're going to add on another $2 to it.
$2.
Really?
Another $2.
Yeah.
Then, after about 2 years, they're going to have a machine that actually, if you're going through the tunnel, and even if you have the easy pass or not, this machine will have an arm that reaches in there, pulls you out of your car, and shakes you upside down. And that's the 3-year plan. Now the actual 5-year plan, this machine, they're gonna get rid of the arm and it's just gonna rape you.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, like, I might like the 5-year plan.
The 5-year plan is where it's at. The 5-year plan, I'm gonna be driving through the tunnel like 8 times a day. Just back and forth. All right, so that's why it sucks. There's a lot of things that suck, and that's why the tunnel tolls suck. So let's move on to our last segment of the night, and that is Shameless Plugs. Big intro for Shameless Plugs. People really like that, man. All right, so I'm gonna start off Shameless Plugs.
Okay.
Shameless plug number 1 from me is the fact that I want everyone to come out next week and join us at the local live. It's free of charge. All you need to do is bring in a donation to help the hungry and the homeless and the hungry.
Blankets.
Blankets. We need blankets. Yeah, people at home.
Blankets
and sweatshirts. In those squirts.
Hats.
Squirts. And Lane actually had a good idea. We could give like high heels.
High heels for the homeless?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
As long as they got
As
fur on them.
long as they got fur on them.
Ain't right.
We'll accept them if they're furred high heels.
Yes.
But on a serious note, we really want you guys to come out not only to enjoy yourself, but to help the homeless and the hungry because around the holiday season, or well, it is the holiday season, around Christmas, Knuckle and all of us are going to get together and we're going to actually hand these items out to homeless people. So we're not going to lump them in a car and give them to some Salvation Army crap so they can turn around and sell it for money in their stores. We're going to hand it to homeless people.
Also, I'm going to make a big pot of chicken vegetable, a nice hot meal, but we're handing that out for them too.
So this is all about helping out Virginians because that's what the locals all about.
Yep.
So, Kevin, shameless plug.
Okay, so my band, The Afterthought Stranger. We already told you all about the show at the Norva, December 13th, $10.
I would have been there.
Me too.
He's gonna be there, and so
Amber's gonna be there. She's singing.
we got a plug, another plug, December 21st. We're playing at Rogers. You know about this, David. We literally talked about this. Like 3 hours ago. Anyway, December 21st, we're playing at Rogers. Now, hey, who's playing at Rogers?
Jack.
Jack.
Stranger, Dirty Toys.
Dirty Toys.
Jack is. Make me say something. And full-fledged.
And full-fledged, and the Afterthought Stranger will be there. It's gonna be fun.
What's left, so I didn't know anymore.
All right.
So that's 21st.
Yes.
Rogers, be there because it's gonna be one heck of a show. Knuckle, shameless plug.
Is it a weekend?
Get a moose.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meatloaf, good for you, and it's not just a band. Amber, shameless plug.
My shameless plug is going to be Kevin Watkins.
Oh!
The man behind the scenes. He's amazing. Amazing photographer.
Yes.
We love him.
Wow. Hey, Kevin, you make my pants don't fit right.
Yeah. Dang.
You make my pants fit perfectly fine, that's why I buy them bigger. Alright, so that's the show. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you, Amber. You've been a wonderful guest. Kevin, I love you as always. Knuckle, you are just Knuckle. You're amazing. I love you.
Shut up or shut up.
Take us out, Knuckle.
Make up my mind.
Stop your thinking.